Morning, y'all. It's Monday morning. New week. I love Mondays. Another exciting week. Today we're going to kick it off with a complete Daddy's Day. Mummy is a school teacher, so she has gone back to work today, but the kids don't go back till Wednesday, so today and tomorrow is my day.
Bowsy, you want to go? I called a bag
At the moment.
Look, bang.
Good work, Daddy. So this week is Instagram week at Crossfield Mark. At Crossfield Mark. All the swings this week will be coming from Instagram. So if you're not following me at Crossfield Mark, you ain't gonna get on the daily vlogs. I'm also gonna be doing as many as I can fit in, lots of swing kind of ideas on Instagram for people sending the ones who are not making it on the daily vlog as well. At Crossfield Mark. Get involved. Salted caramel today. So Friday's question, it looks like around every 2 years, which is what I would say for changing drivers or changing clubs. I think it's a lifestyle question as much as it is a golf question, that one as well, which is why I asked it really. Right, so today's question, I've had a bit of an office shakedown. In 2019, if you're already looking forward to your golf trips, I'm already looking forward to mine. Where would you most want to play? So where is your desired location? We are in Iceland at the minute, and this week there'll be more from Iceland. What a place. So where are you planning to go? I'm going here very soon, and I'm also going here, and we're probably also going into this Nevada desert a couple of times soon as well. September's looking slightly crazy. So hit that comment section up down there. Where on this great world do you want to play golf? Right, this is one of those Back to the Future bits. Today's vlog's brought to you by Golf Online. There is today's competition. You could have a chance of winning a Wilson practice ball bag full of DX2 Wilson soft golf balls. So your practice will be sorted for ages, as long as you don't lose too many too quickly. Link down below. Hit that link. Your chance to win golfonline.co.uk's competition with Wilson. Let's get a head around face the path and loft. So Sharpie and old ping head here. So if I turn around the axis of the Sharpie, the head, which is what his wrist conditions will be doing, what happens is that makes the face point to the right. But if he swings at zero path and brings the handle back at delivery, he's now exaggerated going to be here. So he can hit the ball dead straight, no shape at all, but he's going to present lots of loft. He's already mentioned to me that he hits the ball very high. So if turning the club around this axis encourages more loft, and for this player he can control face the path, then let's think about ideas of, say, shaft lean. If he was to hit the ball with the handle forwards, but still have this turning handle forwards, direction's gone, isn't it? So I want him thinking about trying to get to the top of the backswing, trying to get back of left hand flat with left arm, so feeling like his backswing he's turning the face more, say, this way. To him it feel like turning down to the ground, and almost a feeling of doing this with his wrist on the backswing. Now often when you've got a golfer who's quite competent at hitting the ball straight using the wrist angle he's using, even if you flatten them out on the way back, they then just instantly put that cupping, that extending of that wrist straight back in on the way down. So they change the loft on the way back and then just put the loft they want straight back in on the way down. So they've got to think about it on the way back and on the downswing. So concentrating, flattening the wrist on the way back, flattening on the way down. Simple idea as well for this, just get the club in one hand, left hand, and feel how your wrist feels more comfortable one-handed bowing. It'll feel stronger than it does cupping, where it'll feel very hard to recover with your flick, because it'll feel like such an awkward position, where if you're feeling like you're bowing the wrist, so flattening it off, even sending it up to the sky with one hand, it'll feel like you can just let that club go on the way through. Simply then put two hands on, get the same feeling, and see how your trajectory just completely changes. That looks like a puncher. We are going to fix it.
Let's answer your questions.
Hey, how you doing? I used to have a little bit of a slice on my drive, and I've altered my grip and my swing path, and now my driving is tend to be pretty good. But what I experienced last time I went out was that normally my iron play has been the better part of my game, but because of my grip, I'm starting to sort of pull a little bit. Should I change my grip for my irons and my driving, or should I try and change my swing path now that my driving's better? Any help would be great. Thanks, bro.
So this is common, which is why it's important really that you get an individual lesson. But I see it a lot from students where they have one path with their driver, face-to-path relationship, and then another face the path and path relationship, say with an iron. So you fix one and the other one goes wrong. Now if your irons are starting to pull, let's pretend you've got two options. You can push the path further right, because obviously your new grip is turning that face further left of that path. That's why it's fixed your driver. Or you can try and fix the face with your iron now, so kind of hold off different feelings on the way through. And it doesn't matter which way round you do it. It's about just simply getting it functional. Best thing from this, which I really enjoy listening, is you sound like you kind of get it, which is great, which is why you should be not afraid to experiment and find out what really works for you best. And I love the fact that you've tinkered with your grip and you seem to have fixed the shot shape with one club. Like you say, it's important. That's why I do on course testing and try and get people to understand that, you know, I've done a video that my rinky dink numbers are different to my driver numbers, so sometimes a swing foot won't just run through the bag. Good question, hope that helps. Now I think this guy will get this, but for people who struggle, so they just struggle to feel which way their wrist is going or coordinate the movement, what I do is I try to get them to think about the ball and how the ball can help them. So simple task I would set is I want ball position to maintain, so don't put the ball back, keep the ball position where it is, but I want to see a low shot. And we might even go to under some trees or where there's something that they can try and ping the ball under. Because you'll be amazed how some golfers react to the shot they actually want to hit. If you just free them from the shackles of position golf, kind of backswing position perfectness. So ball position stains, low ball needed to hit. So if you go and twist the club face this way a long way, that ball's going to go left and low for lots of people. So then for those people, we need two agendas. We need low and we need straight. So they need to think of how to control the face. So not turn the loft off, but put that twist in that turns the loft off to the left and then lean the handle forwards. So again, it's the same wrist movement, but it's just trying to deliver lots of this turn to keep it low, de-lofting, and then the feeling of handle forward to try and keep the ball from going way left. But it's the goal kind of learning procedure. It's that kind of self-discovery of being able to try and hit what in all intents and purposes isn't a good shot. So a low, maybe slightly overdrawing one, but having the tools, the kind of ability and the confidence to challenge your idea and feelings to find out what works best for you. This is always the best way to learn, because when they self-discover, it tends to kind of stay with them for longer. What does this thing do, the pot do?
Oh, if you use it, it eats it.
Oh, I'm all over the shop there. This can do many things. So take the hammer, left hand, and golf grip it, but with the hammer going out in front of you as if you were going to hit something this way. If I was going to hit my chair, and I could do it with both hands or one, doing it with just your left is often quite good to get in your idea of how you're using your wrist, certainly what appears to be your left wrist, but obviously it could be both. If I wanted to hit this chair smack on with the end of the hammer, I'm going to use my wrist this way to generate some speed. So almost this way. If I do what you do, which is put that angle in, so put that twist in, and then deliver the hammer that way, it's going to hit with this side, unless I pull the handle back to try and get the face onto the chair. So just doing an abstract move with a different tool can get you to feel the different kind of ideas and movements you need in your wrist to deliver that club face. Bags packed, 2 swimmers, wheel fixed. How was Daddy's day for you? Correct answer. How was Daddy's day for you?
Good. I wasn't really with you. I was with my friend, so it's more my friend.
Shh, I was looking after you. Alright, off to swimming. See you all tomorrow. Hit that comment section down below. Hit the thumbs up button. And what button should they hit, Orla?
The subscribe button.
You found it the other day, didn't you? What was that like for you?
Good.